Besides her being unfunny, why do people hate Amy Schumer so much? Went and saw her once and our group of girls got the giggles. She stopped the show and had her people come tell us to be quiet or we were going to be kicked out. She's full of herself. She also steals jokes, which is a huge no-no, even as a person. During the roast of Steve O, she made a joke that Steve O and the Jackass crew's close friend and collaborator, Ryan Dunn, who died in a drunk driving accident, should have lived and it should have been Steve O who died instead. There's a huge difference between edgy comedy and being outright shitty. Regardless of anything else Schumer has done. That was enough to put the nail in the coffin for me. She raped a guy. He was blackout drunk. She had sex with him despite having to keep waking him up during the process. Then in her stage show, she reached out for sympathy about it because her standards in men had dropped so low. Stole jokes. Had the audacity to say it was sexist that Dave Chappelle was paid more despite her being mediocre. Belittled and degraded a fan who wasn't even heckling her during a live stand-up. Bad movies. I sure as hell don't hate her. But I did. Definitely stop being amused by her when I found out how much of her material was stolen. I told a friend who's way better at research than I am that since Schumer is so funny off the cuff, I was disappointed to hear she'd been stealing material. He was kind enough to send me a video he found somewhere that showed the original joke, often performed by someone with zero name recognition in a small venue, and then Schumer using it later. I just wrote her off. People who want to fantasize about someone's death can probably safely ignore her and focus on someone who is doing bigger damage on a much bigger stage if they feel they must focus their fantasies in that direction. I'm probably out of the loop too. When she very first started picking up traction I was excited. Because she was kind of attractive and a little more full-figured than deemed perfect by society. But every time I watched her comedy I didn't find it funny, it was just kind of crude and raunchy in a way that I was kind of repulsed by. And there's something on an underlying level that I can't even explain where I just see her and feel irritated. Even though she's done nothing to provoke that. I just saw her in the series Life of Beth where she takes on a very non-comedic role and I felt like she did really good in that. I will give her credit for trying really hard with the acting on that. I feel like part of the answer is unfortunately, welcome to the internet. I think it's wild that so many celebrities get death threats, rape threats, entire hate threads, all that jazz on the internet. There's no celebrity I can even imagine giving enough of a shit about to do that. But she's not the first celebrity that has gotten this treatment. Nor will she be the last. The internet really brings out the freaks. She raped a guy and made it into a joke for her set. That. Stealing a ton of her jokes from others. Denying it the whole way. And her general, it's not my fault. Everyone's just jealous of me mindset. She's a female James Corden, probably. I don't like the fact that she steals jokes from actually funny comedians and somehow manages to still make those jokes unfunny. I'm tired of the self-deprecating humor, it's old. I can't believe I'm not seeing this. She's a joke thief. She built her career off others' work. She made millions using others' ideas. That's dirty. Her show Life and Beth is actually very good from what I've seen so far. I agree she's done some shit stuff, but a lot of people just want someone to hate. In threads on the least funny comedians, a lot of posters say they don't find female comedians funny and female comedians are usually rated the least funny. People say it's not sexist, but it seems it to me. Not only is she unfunny, she's a rapist by her own admission. IIRC. Whoa whoa whoa. That happened? Holy crap. I never really liked her much myself, but wow. Okay, so I looked at the comments and we're talking about two different people. NVM. Amy Schneider and Amy Schumer. Jeopardy podium winner versus comedian. She's a woman. There were some accusations of her stealing jokes. I don't know how true that is. I don't think I watched much of her since her first special or Inside Any Schumer. Her special got Netflix comments taken away. Sad face.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Haircast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.